Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
The offense starts with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but an interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. It's a draw to the back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. And now a carry here for the fullback. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The big fullback's got it here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know Touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. The senior makes an excellent catch there, and he's brought down. The offense going with the hurry-up.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Catch is made down the middle. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And the Trojans line it up with first and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Every game in this series just... special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured, goes back 100 years.
If I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, you could see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They're going to run it. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. And there's the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, with a sack that time. Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his target.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. It's in. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
How about the risky call here here by this offense. I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Trojans. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Quick throw to his receiver. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Goes deep off his back foot. Oh, man. Catch made. Big play. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And the runner takes off to his right. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. A draw to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Drop back here on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass caught down at the 20.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Southern Cal. Back and forth they go. Here comes the point after attempt. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. The 30. Past the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense that come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
He's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, USC.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looks like he's going to run it. He's got the 40. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Lone coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Coach deciding to go for the 2-point conversion to tie the score right here. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone, and those 2 points will tie the football game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
He flips it to the back across the middle. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And with that, they regain the lead. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Just trucks the man. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. That run sets up a critical third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Gets some space around the 30. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Hand off to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right. This one caught. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Irish, to put them on top now. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Washington. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Catch made with a tight end on a corner route. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And they're trying to push it in here. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. 1 second and goal to hand it to him again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Just a great job again by the defensive front. They get lower. They're able to get a bit of a push, stuff this offense on back-to-back plays against the run game.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Green 25.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Trojans.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. The 2-pointer gets him back within a field goal.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Back's got it again. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The senior with excellent work after the catch. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. A chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
USC 39.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run that hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
It's complete. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy's 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Notre Dame 49, USC 46.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today. Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside. There's just no room out there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. There's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball, and they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He grabs it inside the 20.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Snides a quick throw. Touchdown, USC. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's got it in the open. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Off target and incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the big play to start the drive, but now the 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Grinding away on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
But these defensive backs are completely locked in. Third down, the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Might be for the ball game. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Third down, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. This could be the game here. Quick throw to the left side. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He goes there in quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.